Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Hoppets and
Jacob Malts.
joining in this review of the Swedish beer series I've been doing, the mini-series in Swedish beers. And we're going to be reviewing an Imperial Stout from Slottskällans in Uppsala in Sweden. This one I bought when I was in Sweden. This is the 2011 vintage, and Jakob found the
2010 vintage.
Yeah, they actually had that in a beer store here in Aalborg. So he picked that up, thought we would do kind of a vertical of seeing how just 1 year changes it.
If it changes it.
Yeah, it's an Imperial Stout at 9%. And yeah, there isn't much info on here other than that it's a thick and fruity beer, some spicy notes. It says too, dark chocolate, coffee,
dried fruit.
yeah, full body,
coffee,
and roasted notes and malt sweetness, something like that. So we got it poured, and it's not a pitch black color for once in an Imperial Stout. It's a dark ruby red, I'd say. Because you do see some light through it, and at the bottom of the glass you can like see through it.
Yeah.
But if you don't hold it up to the light, it looks black. Kind of looks like a barley wine, maybe.
Sweden is always dark, so.
Yeah. Sweetness.
Sweden, yeah.
Sweden. It's always dark. Oh.
It's a dark country.
It's got a 2-finger.
Only good thing to ever come from Sweden is the Battlefield series.
He's overhyped by Battlefield 3, and I'm overhyped, or he's overexcited about Battlefield 3, and I'm overexcited about Skyrim. It's not even out yet. But
the game of the year is going to be the BF3.
Skyrim, it's going to be that shit. It's yeah, nice space head. Let's check out the aroma.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely the dried fruits, like a dark fruit aroma to it.
And some chocolate. There's some kind of milky chocolatey.
I'd say dark chocolate. Roasted malt. Coffee's kind of on. There's more of the chocolatey side. Roasted malt, a little bit of licorice. It's not the biggest aroma in an Imperial Stout.
No, it's very.
But what I've experienced so far from the Swedish beers is that they tend to be more towards British style ales and not American, with the exception of some breweries.
Yeah.
Because this definitely smells like an English barley wine. It doesn't have all those in-your-face aromas as they do in America. Yeah, the roasted malt and licorice notes, as I also said. Smells solid. Should we give it a taste?
Yeah, let's do that.
Cheers. That's the weakest mouthfeel I've ever had in an Imperial Stout, to say the least. It's got a light to medium mouthfeel only, actually, which is quite surprising.
Yeah, I think it's the fissiness of the.
Yeah, because it's got
the carbonation. Yeah,
it's got a solid amount of carbonation. Not that thick.
Nope.
What flavors do you pick up?
I pick up some chocolate and some dried fruits.
Yeah, dark fruits, like a prune or something, a raisin. You don't taste the 9% alcohol at all, but the body and all those components, it's kind of just feels like a standard stout.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel imperial. The only imperial thing about the flavor in this, I'd say, is the alcohol content.
But it's not in the flavor.
Yeah, that's the nice thing. So we also poured a little of each other's vintage just so we can compare it. The 2010 smells much more like raisins.
Yeah, dry fruits.
Yeah, that's a lot more fruitiness in this one. I think the aroma on the 2010 is milder.
2011?
No, the 2010, the one you have. I think that's milder than the 2011. Yeah, I don't get as much roast and all as I get in the 11.
Yeah, there is a little more roastiness.
Maybe some slight saltiness in the 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Should we try the different vintages we haven't tried?
Cheers.
Lots more dark fruity than 10.
This is more rounded off kind of.
I prefer it fresh.
Yeah, it's more. It has a. You get that hop bitterness that you don't get in this. A kind of hop bitterness.
That's a lot that's happened in just 1 year. I don't know when the 11 was released, unfortunately, or the 10, but other than it was 11 and 10.
This has a kind of salty flavor residue. This has the aroma, as you said.
Yeah.
The 2010 has the aroma. This have the Well, taste. Yeah.
I prefer the 11.
Yeah, definitely.
So rating wise for the Slottskällans Imperial Stout, what grade would you give this?
I would say this isn't one of the better stouts.
No, I think it's good.
It's good, and for the price, it's quite okay. But I'd say 80. Yeah, 79.
Cool. I was thinking 75. I think it's a good Imperial Stout, but you can find so much better Imperial Stouts out there.
Yeah.
For example, Founder's Breakfast Stout. It's the same price as this, and that's much better.
Yeah.
Brewed with oatmeal and coffee, and no, oatmeal and chocolate, I think.
Yeah, and with this with a little more mouthfeel
would be nicer. Yeah. So yeah, and a 75 for me and a 79 from Jakob for the Slottskällans Imperial Stout, both from 11 and 2010. 11 and 2010. 2011, 2010. Yeah. So yeah, guys, let us know what you think about it. If you've had it, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and we're gonna say cheers.
Cheers.
And we're gonna see you guys in another beer review.